There I am. Look at that. All cleaned up. My tarot apparel. All set for the stream. And let's see. Put in the pop-out chat. Good morning, everybody. Pates. I'm late. 1 minute. That's not bad. Hey, send me your email address, Chris, Jason, whoever, because I do have your sticker from Mix Moas. He sent me one that said, so you got my email address, Jason. Just email me your address. I think it starts with a 6, but I wasn't sure. So email me that. I'll send you out Mix sticker. Okay. We'll get that done. Peter Kane, good morning. Scott, good morning, Scotty. Hot day yesterday. Crazy. 100 degrees yesterday here. 100 degrees. Ali Mack, good afternoon to you. Hot. It was, like I said, I got my truck yesterday and it literally said 100 degrees. So it was a hot day yesterday. So my barber finally got back to me. He's been going crazy with the COVID and all. So the hair's gone, the beard's gone, and it feels good. It really feels good. I apologize, but I'm going to be eating a little bit while I'm talking because I am running so late. That's what made me late. I got up late. I didn't have a chance to go out to breakfast. So now I have to eat it with you guys and gals. You at work, Jason? I was going to say, today's Sunday. You should be at work, right? All right, let me get the stream up. Hold on. Uh-oh. Okay, there's the stream. Oh, James, good morning. I'm sorry I didn't call you back. I got up late, made breakfast. It's just late. Everything's running late today. Everything's running late. Everything is running late. Watched your video, Jason. Honda Element. I've never changed. Well, I've changed compressors, but usually I've had it evacuated for me because, like you said, with the EPA and everything else, you don't want them knocking on your door. So, good morning, Bama. How you doing, Doug? Oh man, even in here, it's hot. I got central air on. It's still hot. It still feels hot. It's crazy. Got my always good ham and eggs today. Oh, gotta have my ham and eggs. Cup of coffee. Anywho, East Coast, good morning. Is it this hot in the UK? Because I know here, central air don't go off. You hear it go on at 4 or 5 in the morning. It's crazy. And I turn it up a degree just in case, but it still goes on. Hey, you know who I haven't seen in a while, guys? I don't know if you've seen him. Nick Small Engines. Where's Nick? I haven't seen Nick in a while. Usually he chimes in on streams and things like that. I haven't seen him. Hope everything's well with him. I know he was getting ready to start the new school year this year, going for I think he's going for diesel mechanics, Jason, wasn't he? Diesel? I think so. Usually I see him. Eggs, coffee, and beer. Well, I got the eggs and coffee. I don't have the beer, Scott. No. But yeah, it's just terrible hot today. Crazy hot. Hey, Will, is that your 8010? Because that is, I love those things. Those are excellent. Oh, you got a shirt. There you go. Not bad. You selling those, Scott, or what? Scott, touch your chin just so I know it's you. There we go. Good morning. Hey, where'd you get those?
I got 50 of them already.
Nice. You gonna put those up for sale or what?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be cool. How old's that picture?
That's 5 years old. They couldn't get it. They couldn't get his gray up there enough.
Yeah. Good pick, though.
Oh, man. You getting gray. Huh?
I got rid of all of mine yesterday. Most of it.
Yeah, well, Mr. Briggs can't do that.
No. Well, Hair Club for Dogs, right? Or the Grecian formula.
There you go.
No liver and eggs today, Scott?
Nope. I had enough liver last week.
Brother Craig, good morning.
It's
Hot up there,
Sunday.
Scott?
Beer Sunday. Oh yeah. It's 101 on my clock.
Right now?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Yeah, it's only about 80 here, but still, wow, that's hot. What's it get during the day then if it's 100 in the morning?
I have no idea.
Wow. You got central in your house or what?
Nope.
Ooh, that's tough.
I got mini split that I'm putting in. I haven't put it in yet. I'm doing that today.
Yep. Well, today's this is the weekend. It's supposed to be the house weekend all year.
You only have to drill 2 holes.
I know. Well, one for the return line and one for the supply or whatever. One for the drain and one for the refrigerant, right? Or whatever.
Yep.
What'd you go with? What brand?
Mr. Cool. I just bought online. It got.
Oh, I saw that. I saw his commercial where he dressed up as Evel Knievel.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Now is that 220?
Yeah.
72 down with Bama. That's pretty cool actually. It's about 80 here right now. You could tell though, you open up the front door and it's like a smack in the face. Snobby. Oh, Snobby's here. Good morning, Snobby, or good afternoon. How you doing? Hopefully you and Dusty doing well. See, now we're getting the UK guys coming up. Well, actually, what is it? 3 o'clock their time, right? 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock their time. The only one we're missing is Sparky. Sparky's got to come up. He usually shows up in the chats. So that's going to be your day today, Scott, doing a mini split?
Yep.
Is that for the whole house or just one area?
No, I already did the one upstairs.
Yeah. Oh, there's Dusty. Hey, Dusty. Good morning. Yeah, I tell you, mini splits, they made it so much easier for the homeowner to do central air. You got the remote control, all that stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did one of those at work. We had a little office that was just roasting out in the middle of nowhere. So they said, put a mini split. We put the compressor, 100 feet away outside. And I tell you, it's like night and day. It's ice cold in there. And if he doesn't like it, he clicks the remote. Cool it off. There's the link, everybody, if anyone wants to come up. Braveheart, Tina, good morning. How are you?
Yeah, I had 60 of these. I already sold 10 of them.
What's that? The mini splits or?
No, the shirts.
Oh, yep. What do you get for them? $20?
The 25.
Yeah. Well, say one for me. You got double X?
Oh yeah, I got all the sizes.
Yeah, save me a double
X.
Yeah.
You don't look that big.
Yeah. About 6 foot, about 260. So.
You don't look that big.
Nah. Now without the beard, see, people realize it wasn't the beard; it was the face. So.
That's funny.
People always say, "Oh, you got a thick beard." Then I shave it off. Like, "Oh, you got a thick face." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." So,
hey, sometimes you just gotta get rid of the beard.
It's too hot, just too darn hot. Like I said, I don't mind it once in a while, but this weather I could see if it was a day or two of hot weather. It's been like a whole week. It's nuts. I go to my office where I am in back of the shop, and it's air conditioned. But then you walk out, and it's 100 degrees in the shop. So, you walk out and you start dripping. It's crazy.
Yep.
I try not to leave the office most times, but oh gosh. So we got Pate's working. We got the English contingent on full blast. Except we don't have Mick. We're waiting for Mick. I don't know. He worked last night, so I don't know if he'll be on today. He said he was working last night. Yeah, shoot me an email, Scott. Ken Small Engines at AOL, and then let me know if you want a check or cash or what. I'll send that to you.
Oh, okay. Good like you to it. Just pizza.
Yeah, anyone else that wants a Briggs shirt, I am them or whatever. How do we get in contact with you, Scott? Do you have an email?
What's that?
Do you have an email, or how do you prefer to be contacted?
Oh, I got email, yeah. Oh, yeah, I got email. Doesn't everybody? Who doesn't have email anymore? I know a 5-year-old with an email.
I've got about 6 addresses. Like I said, work addresses, a couple of home, the business.
Oh, you have to anymore.
Yeah. Well, nobody wants to, there's no such thing as letters anymore, right? So, and sometimes people are crazy about handing out cell phone numbers or whatever. So I understand. So, but email though, like I said, you email somebody and then you just don't hear forever. And, I never check it, they say. Well, why have it?
Yep.
Only 90, Bama. You're lucky. I guarantee you we'll hit 100 again like yesterday. And we hit 100. It was early. It was about, 1 o'clock, and it hit 100 yesterday.
They're talking 105 today.
Yeah, I believe it. Yep. And I tell you, this guy that dropped off the STX 38 John Deere with me, he says, PTO, I bought a new PTO, electric PTO. It doesn't work. I bought a new switch and it doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. So he drops it. I tell him drop it off after 12 Friday. I'll be home after 12. Drops it off at 11. I'm not there. It's just the wife's here. So I can't talk to him about it, right? And I hate when people do that. Now, all of a sudden, it doesn't start. The battery's stone dead. I tried jumping it. The coil's dead. So I texted him yesterday. He's going, did you get it running? I go, no, you got a dead coil. Oh, do you want me to pick it back up? And I'm like, do you want me to fix it? I mean, this guy, as my wife used to say, patsiad, So I don't know.
Wait a second. Did he add that stuff, or was it already factory?
No. He didn't have any blades. The deck wouldn't turn. So he figured out, don't ask me how, he figured out the electric PTO was bad, or he thought it was bad. So he replaced it. I look underneath, there's a new electric PTO. So plugged it in on the bench. He said it worked. So he put it on the tractor. He said it doesn't work. Now, those are notorious for bad grounds. The harnesses on John Deere tractors, notorious for bad grounds. So if it worked on the bench and it's not working on the tractor, then do another ground lead. Tie into the ground you have on there and put another ground lead to the chassis or whatever. He wasn't thinking like that. So anyway, he brings it over, and I'm saying to myself, why would you put it on the tractor if the tractor's not even running? And he didn't tell me he had the tractor running. He just said, the blade stopped running. I'm like, well, the coil is shorted out. So obviously, I think what he did, he changed the ignition switch. And I think he changed it for a non-magneto ignition switch. So when you hit on, it put juice to the coil and fried it. So I got to check, because usually on the back of the ignition switches, they have the 5 prongs. They all look the same. But if you see an M on there, that's the magneto one. If you see I for ignition, it's a coil job. So I guarantee you he put the wrong key switch in, which, now it's going to cost him a $35 coil. So, but it's just strange.
Remember at Briggs for years had the dual starters. They had electric and manual.
Yep.
And they had that odd coil in there.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's crazy.
People don't even realize they make 2 different coils.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I still have the conversion kits to go to the magnetron, because I still get a lot of old engines in here sometimes. So, but you got to watch. I don't know if you've seen, Scott, where sometimes when you convert from the non-electric to the electric ignition, electronic, you got to flip the coil upside down, because it usually says this side up on the coils, but on some of the older flywheels, the way the magnets are arranged, you have to flip the coil 180 degrees, or else it won't start. You'll be turning, and it just won't start. There's the link. Anybody else wants to join, feel free. Oh, boy. Yeah, thumbs up to Twisted V Garage, though. He's got about 550 subs right now. I've been on a lot longer than him. I only got 490, I think, something like that, or 450. I don't know.
You'll get there.
Yeah, I just got to put out content. It's just about content. I haven't been able to, 1 or 2 videos in the past 3-4 weeks. That's not enough. You got to put 1 a week. And the live stream's okay, but I don't know how live streams get you, subs. I don't know. People don't know who I am. So I did get, it's funny though. I have an Instagram account, Ken Small Engines. I think I have an extra S on the end. And that Instagram account, I've only posted like 3 pictures. I have like 100 and something followers on that already. I don't know. A lot of people go on Instagram, I guess. But,
yeah, people are using Instagram more than they are YouTube. Some people.
Well, you could post videos there too, right? Not just stills. I think you do videos too.
Yep.
Yeah. So I gotta try that. Whatever I do on YouTube, I'll throw some over on the Instagram and see if it gets me more.
It's all promotion. That's where Henry does good. That man's good at promoting.
I tell you, I wish Henry would. Well, I was gonna say help me out, but some of the stuff he does, I mean, he's got the computers and all that. I don't, but yeah, he's like Mr. Branding. He can sell, you know, ice to an Eskimo. So
Yep.
he is good. He is good. Yeah, Craigie's got over 900. Craig Timmons. He put out a video yesterday on a 576 Husqvarna non-auto tune. That was a good video. Sounded good too, Craig. Really sounded good. Who else is coming up? Anybody? Is it the Me and Scotty show?
Yeah.
And usually Sparky's on. Usually he's in almost the first, or even Mike, you know. Usually Mike's on because his chat starts at 10. Lucky 7. He did one yesterday, and I was going to go on, but I had to go out and do some work on a tractor. And he was trying to get smaller YouTube channels more subs by having them come on his live chat and introduce themselves. So that was pretty nice of him, you know, because I think it was Tampa Boys or one of those guys said, you know, oh, I'll get you a bunch of subs. And I don't know if he has like 20 names or something like that for himself, but all of a sudden he signs off and I had like 10 more subscribers, you know. So I think, don't you have to have an individual email though for every account?
Yep. That's what I always thought.
Yeah.
I got one email. I'm not into trolling.
Last week they had, Saturday, Mick had a troll. He was in there for a couple times. He put on somebody's name that we all know, and some pretty risque stuff. Yeah. There you go. There's Craig's channel. Anyone who's into any kind of, you know, small engine repair and stuff. Craigie's got a nice little place out there in Ohio. Got a good channel. If you're into the saws and stuff, Craigie does some good stuff. Watch my fingers. No, actually, it's all healed up, Snob. All healed up. Nice and a little pinkish, but it's all healed. I lucked out on that. I wonder how Scotty's doing with his, because I know his was getting there. Lucky's on? Oh, hey, Mike. How you doing? I missed your video yesterday, but I know you were trying to help out some of the smaller channels. I wish I could have gone on, but I definitely had work I had to get done. But Oil Tech, how you doing, buddy? Sent you a message. Oh, you sent a message to what? My AOL? Because I know I have Ken Small Engines with an extra S on the end. That's at Gmail. Some people like that. Then I have Ken Small Engines, one word, AOL. So either one of those. So, anywho, but so what else is going on with you, Scotty? Anything? How's the baby doing?
She's doing good. She's still up there at for getting her chemo for her leukemia.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the baby has that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry. Didn't know that.
That's normal. I was born with leukemia.
I'm not kidding.
Runs in the family.
Wow. I have a good friend of mine. He's been in remission 3 times. He discovered his sister was a marrow match. So he's been doing great. So I hear a lot of good stories about remission with leukemia.
Oh, yeah. Runs in the family. I was born with it.
Yeah. Well, best of luck with that, pal. Bacon and sausage.
My brother had it. My sister had it.
Now, from birth or onset later?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, from birth.
Wow. Okay. So I'm assuming you're in full remission, right?
Oh, yeah. I haven't had no problem. They told me I wouldn't make it to 10.
Wow. Yeah, it's amazing. Once you have it, like my daughter had cancer, and once you have it in the family, you sort of find out from people who normally wouldn't talk about anything. Now everyone and their brother has had it or is close to someone who had it. And it's just kind of weird.
You get used to it.
Yeah, that's true. I know the C word used to be never spoke it. Just he died of cancer, and you never heard it. But now it's like every other person. Who's coming up?
Hey, it's no different than it's no different than back when I was a kid. I'm sure when you were a kid, it was the same way. People wouldn't mention if they were gay or lesbian or anything like that. They kept that like, no, we can't talk about that.
Yep. I know. Now everything but, right?
Yep.
But
yeah, I don't worry. You can't. It's called life.
oh yeah. You know what? After someone you love gets sick, health is it. You don't care about anything else. It's all about health. You know? Just like when you have people looking for jobs now. I know when I used to interview a lot over my past careers, and the first thing out of people's mouths, you got insurance? What kind of insurance you got? They didn't care about the pay at all. All they wanted to know is, did you have insurance and how much was it? I had one guy I interviewed one time, and his wife was, I guess, very ill. And he's like begging me, dude, I need this job. I need the insurance, this and that. And it's like, you feel bad, but it's like, dude, I'm not hiring because I want to help your family. I'm hiring because I have to fill a need, but you feel bad,
I tell everybody, if you want a job bad enough, you can find one.
Yeah. Yep. I know. And like people say, it may not be what you want to do, but you got to do it.
Hey, I put burgers at McDonald's when I was a teenager when I had to.
I worked in a Woolworths kitchen first in a mall next to my house. I cleaned dishes, which is a nasty job. Back then, when people could smoke and stuff, I mean, they'd put like their cigarettes out in the mashed potatoes and stuff like that. And
yeah,
it was nasty. But I used to do the dishes.
I worked at J.J. Newberry's. Remember J.J. Newberry's?
I heard of the name, but I don't think they had those around here. I think those are more upstate New York.
I worked at J.J. Newberry's in the store stocking after school, and on weekends I worked the cafeteria. They had a lunch counter in there, cafeteria, whatever, and it was like a Kresge's type of store, Kresge's and Woolworths. Same idea as the Woolworths.
That's where my first job. But I tell you, the food was good though. I can't complain. Triple decker sandwiches, and we had a whipped cheesecake to die for.
Yep, comfort food.
Yep. Oh yeah, biscuits and gravy, all that. Oh yeah, you're in the mall. It's like, what do? You're not going to leave the mall to go to a restaurant, and there you go. You got a little luncheonette.
Oh, that thing held like 50 people on Saturday mornings and Sunday after church. You couldn't get a spot in there.
Yep. It was funny.
I was the bus boy.
That's what I did, the bus boy and dishwashing. But the lady who ran it, I'll never forget. She was in her probably late 60s. Her name was Mrs. T. And man, did she have not a temper, but you didn't screw with her. She was a tough old broad. I mean, you didn't do your job, man. She'd go like this to you. Back then, you didn't get arrested for doing this, So
they sold beer at Newberry's, and they at lunchtime. And you'd see all the factory workers before all our factories closed down come over there, get their lunch during the week, during the summertime, and get their beer.
Pates, when you said you worked in a pizzeria, did you deliver or did you actually make the pies or what did you do? I could just see Jason over there twirling pies.
Yeah, I could picture Jason in a pizza shop. He probably ate more than he cooked.
Well, that area too, there's some good pizza down there too, even though where we are up by New Haven, supposedly the best in the country, but we'll see. There's some good ones in New York.
When I went to Henry's, I went around the corner and there was a pizza shop around the corner from Henry's. That was awesome pizza. I don't know the name of it, but it was right around the corner from in there in a gas station in a little plaza.
Jason probably knows. He was over there with Henry, I think the other day. He said he stopped in to say hello and he spent 3 hours. Anywho.
Can't remember the name of it.
Snobby, you take it off. Talk to you later, pal. Used to deliver. The boss would drive.
Like you did deliver on a bike? You could deliver it on a bike. They still do that around here.
Yeah. Well, now they got those bags that keep it, boiling hot. So.
Yeah, they didn't have those bags. Those guys could hustle and get it here. It was 10 minutes or free.
Oh, wow. I don't know how people make money though delivering that stuff, especially if you have an older car that gets crappy mileage. But I guess
See, when they drive around here, there's a kid that comes up in an Impala like mine. I'm like, wow, Cadillac.
Yeah. I know they take their parents' car and they stick the sign on top.
No, these are their cars. There's a guy running around here that buys a new car every 2 years, and every 2 years he buys a brand new Chevy Impala or a Malibu or something like that, and trades it in with 100,000 miles.
Wow. The new ones are nice too. I really like the new ones, but they're expensive. I mean, Chevys used to be like an affordable car, and they're up there now. The new Impalas are $40,000.
42,000. I know. I looked at one.
They're pretty though.
Why do you think I got a 5-year-old one?
Well, I said my truck. Everyone's commenting on my truck because it's 14 years old and it looks like it's 4 years old because it was kept up nice. But you got to keep it up. You got to keep the fluid film and all that stuff and keep it from rusting.
You gonna fluid film that?
Oh yeah, the guy who had it before me, he did it, and the guy before him, the original owner, he had done it as well. He actually took the taillights out, like you were suggesting, and shoot in to get the top of the wheel wells. So that's the key on those Dodges, because if you don't get the top of the wheel well welding up there, that's the first thing that rots out.
Did you buy the gun?
I didn't get anything yet. My buddy usually uses like an undercoat gun or something.
No. You got to go online. Yeah. And there's a gun and buy the fluid film gun, but they got one that actually there's a kit. It's $150. It comes with 2 gallons of fluid film, and it comes with the spray gun, and it comes with the step drill bit and the plugs. They add the plugs in like your rocker panels, your fenders, and over the wheel wells. It comes with everything, but you need it because of the wand. Because with the wand, you can drill 2 holes in your rocker panel on the backside, for instance, put it in and pull it down and just pull the trigger and slowly pull it down. You spray it until it oozes out the drain holes. That's what I tell people. And if he never put them in, you got to go in your inner fenders on the back of the Dodges, especially the Dodges, like you said, and put it in a hole for a plug, and so you can really spray over those wheel wells. Between the inner fender. Otherwise, you're right. They'll rot out.
Yeah, I was surprised. This thing's 14 years old, and there's absolutely no bubbling paint or anything above the fender arches. So
that's fluid film. If he did it all those years, that's why.
Yeah. Well, plus two, I hear the original owner never ever took it out in the winter. He would go to like NASCAR races supposedly, and then just park it for the whole winter season. So it never really saw salt.
Yeah, well, you ain't got that luxury.
No, well, it depends. I mean, we have the Jeep. If I get another car for my wife, then we'll have an extra vehicle for the winter. But yeah, chances are I'll be driving that thing in the winter. It's got a plow. It's never been on. The guy bought it from the dealer with the plow, and the plow's still on the skid from 14 years ago, a Fisher plow.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's got the
joystick. Keep it or sell it?
I don't know. It's got the joystick. Everything's hooked up and all, but the subframe doesn't even have any rust on it. It's never been used. So, because like I said, the guy just bought it. He actually had to pop up one of those camper shells in it, and he would drive to NASCAR races in the summer, just for the summer, and then he'd park it in a heated garage. So, they lucked out. So, who else we got here? 16-year-old Allie. Yeah, I tell you, as long as they're in nice shape, age doesn't mean too much. You just got to keep up with the oil changes and all that stuff.
Hell, look at my truck. It's 24 years old, almost 25. You've seen it. It's the same thing, Who cares as long as it runs?
Hey, if my S10 tranny didn't go, I'd still be driving that. I mean, I love that truck. Even though I'm a big guy and an S10's a small truck, I never had any problems with it. But I tell you now, though, with a full size, night and day. I mean, I recline that thing back, and it's like I could even make it so my feet barely touch the pedal, and it's like, wow. Never had that before. My knees were always like this in the S10, So.
Yep.
And what's nice, it's a regular cab, so you turn the air on, it's ice cold in about a minute. So that was nice about that.
Yep, the S10 were good trucks. They said, hey, something? There's still a few of them out there.
Yeah. There's 2 or 3 by me that are mint condition. Actually, one of the guys I used to work with, and they always kept him in nice shape. He would take his dog out and go for a ride every day or whatever, and that's it. But I tell you, there's some guys here that are nuts, though. They got them, and they wash them like twice a week. And I'm surprised the paint hasn't worn off.
I tell people there's 3 stages to a pickup truck. Brand new. When the box rusts out, you put a stake body on it. When the stake body, and then by the time the stake body starts getting crappy, then the frame breaks. Then it goes to a junkyard.
Mm. Yeah, my buddy bought one like mine, and he put the stake bed on because the wheel wells were rotting. And people, even with the rotted wheel wells, they'll buy them and patch them up. But he didn't want that, so he got a nice aluminum flatbed with the L shape that goes up and protects the cab. Real nice though.
My last truck, if you saw it, was a 85 Ford short long bed with the 306. And that's what I did. The box rotted out. I put a stake body on it. I used that truck for 8 more years with that stake body on it. And by the time the stake body started to rot out again, the wood started to rot out. The frame broke, and I scrapped it.
What's an Escaho? You see that? Jason's saying that his Escaho is 99. What's an Escaho?
Escaho must be he's talking about an Escalade.
Oh, he's got an Escalade?
I don't know. That's what I'm guessing. I never heard of it.
I know he's got the Mandingo, the Element, and the Ultima. I didn't know about an Escaho, whatever that is. Yeah, Escalade and Tahoe. Yeah, Escalo. Okay. Combination. What do they say? GMC, Gay Man's car? Is that what someone was joking with him? On Mandingo?
Cars are a waste of money. I'd never buy a new one or a new truck. They're a waste of money. It's not worth buying new.
Yeah. I mean, if you drive the mileage and can support it, a lease, if you can get something for a couple $100 a month, that way every 2 years you just say, see ya. My neighbors do that all the time. They have cheap leases, $200-300 a month. He hasn't changed oil or tires ever, and he's my age. So.
Yeah, but it's like my father. I mean, I don't know how much longer he's going to drive. That's why I bought that S10 for him. It's got a little rust on it. I got to fix. But, I look at it this way. The last lease car he had, he's getting rid of here in a month. It's 3 years old, and he's put 9,000 miles on it.
Wow. Yeah, like I said, my wife and I, we work very close to home. So we put, 8,000-9,000 miles a year on. So it's not a lot. So. But to me, if you don't drive like that, then, you buy a car, you can keep it 20 years, But
synthetic oil in that Dodge and fluid film it, you might have the only Dodge that'll go 20 years with no rust.
I'm just knocking wood because it's got the 5.7 and it doesn't have the dreaded lifter tick. And someone says around 60,000-70,000 miles is when you hear it. And I haven't heard it yet. And then they also say,
as Jason would say, put Royal Purple synthetic in that thing and you won't get that.
Yeah. Well, with those, you have to use the 5W20 because of the timing.
Royal Purple makes 5W20.
Do they?
They sold at Walmart for $39 for a 5-quart container.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been using, I'm trying to think, my engine, this one takes 8 quarts. The 5.7, 8 quarts.
Okay. I don't know if Jason's ever heard of it. I'm sure he has. You got to get yourself a pre-lubrication pump and use Royal Purple 5W20 oil.
Mm.
Pre-lubrication pump, you pre-lube the engine before you start it. You flick a switch, you pre-lube the engine before you start it, and it takes the oil filter and puts it remotely so you don't have to crawl underneath. You pre-lube the engine with it, you start it, and some of them you can actually get a key fob that'll pre-lube the engine before you start it. Then you start the engine. When you shut it off, it pre-lubes the engine till it cools down to a certain degree.
Wow.
You can actually set it to pre-lube it down to 130 degree or 100 degrees, depending on what you want.
Yeah, we used to do that with our race cars. We would pre-lube them before we turn the ignition on.
Yep. If you do that, the engines will never die.
Mm. Hey, Dirt Rider, good morning. Pate, I guess he used to have a half Escalade, half Tahoe years ago in his old videos. Oh, man.
But yeah, you ought to look up one of those. They're not that expensive. You can get a pre-lube pump for like $150.
Mm. And was he use a standard filter?
Yeah.
Although I can't complain on the Dodge. The filter's right up front there, And with a 3/4 ton, it's jacked up. I don't even have to use jack stands or anything. I can just get underneath there and boom. So.
Oh yeah, with the pre-lube filter though, the pre-lube pump is a great investment because it's not a waste, because if you sold the truck, you could take it off and take it to your next vehicle.
What does it have? An adapter for where the spin-on oil filter goes, and it comes off of that?
Yes. Yep. That's where the lines go in.
Yeah.
You literally pre-lube the entire engine. You'll actually, if you got an oil pressure gauge, it'll show the oil pressure coming up before you start the engine.
Interesting. I don't know, Scott.
I got it on all my vehicles.
It looks like it's the Ken and Scott show today. Everybody's afraid. I don't know. That's all right. Usually you have more than 6 and you can't do anything because you have too many people. Now we have just me and you. But
God, it's hot out here.
I'm sweating right now, and I got the air on, and I'm still sweating a little bit. Crazy.
I'm waiting for my old man to come over so we can drill some holes and hang this mini split. That and the deal, the lawnmower dealer's on his way over sometime today with my new zero turn.
Oh, yeah. What'd you buy? That bad boy or whatever? Is that what you bought? What'd you buy?
I bought I bought the Toro.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. With whose engine? Their engine or the Kawi or what?
No, I had to pay extra. I bought the Kawasaki.
No, good engine. I was talking to my Toro dealer yesterday, and he said the problem he had is this year because of COVID, they shut all the factories down. So anything he had on order, if they didn't have inventory, he didn't get it. So you walk in his shop right now, he's got like 4 mowers left, and usually he's got 40 mowers. And the COVID killed the dealers. They can't get equipment. They stopped production for 4 months, and it killed them. So, and they won't even let you put an order in. His local distributor who he gets the stuff from, he said, nope. He said, not even taking orders. Because right now, he says they're actually they're gearing up now for leaf blowers and snow blowers, because this is the time of year they start making those. They stop making mowers in usually April, May. And he said when they shut down in March, it just crippled all the power equipment dealers. They just can't get equipment anymore.
Oh, yeah. Mine's coming from another dealer up in Syracuse. Mine's a model from last year.
Better deal up there?
No, that's the only place you can get it. He said the same thing you said. The factory's shut down.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yep.
I didn't want to go with I didn't want to go with their own engine, and I didn't want to go with I looked at the bad boy, but the trouble is, you go to a Tractor Supply, it's the only place around here that sells them, and Tractor Supply sends theirs to a dealer.
Yeah,
they don't work on their own stuff. Forget it.
Yeah, we have one dealer around here who actually sells the bad. He's a big dealer, sells everything, and he gives you, when you buy a bad boy, I don't know, he must get a great deal. When you buy a bad boy, he gives you a backpack and a trimmer. I mean, a good one too, like a steel. He'll give you a backpack and a trimmer if you buy a bad boy. So I don't know. The markup must be crazy on those. Oh, Bobby, touch your nose. There we go.
Well remembered,
What's up,
Ken. Oh, not a lot.
No green screen today?
Well,
wait, or is that the green screen? Yeah, now I was going to say.
Yeah. No, I just switched that off because a bit of a spur of the moment to come up here and that, and we couldn't be bothered to sort of throw it up, you know.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
No worries.
Yeah.
I'll show support, Ken, where support's shown to me. Simple as that. I'm learning very, very hard and fast. Oh.
Yeah, put it back. That's too much. Too much face.
Briggs look terrible then.
Yeah, I gotta get one. I gotta get me one of those shirts. Gotta advertise for Mr. Briggs.
Are they free?
No. Well, yeah, shipping's $25.
Oh, what? How much?
Actually, it'd probably be a lot more than that to the UK. Who knows?
Jeez, yeah, probably.
Yeah, like I said the other day, I got all mixed paraphernalia. I'm just waiting on Dusty's, but I got all all the mixed stuff. I gotta do a video putting it on my toolbox. I guess he likes seeing when people put them to use, so I'll do one of those. I tell you, I don't know about you guys, but have you guys ever used one of these masks that have like these straps on them? I can't stand them. Usually you have like the rubber bands. I go to the hospital the other day. I was giving blood and I forgot my mask, and they go, "Oh, I got one for you." So the guard gives me a mask and he's got these straps on it. And I go, "What the heck am I do with that? How are you supposed to tie that?" And there. So anyway, I put the thing on, I tie it. I'm walking in, it's like falling off all the way up.
You know who sells masks cheap around here, Ken? 10 or 20 pack. No. Harbor Freight.
Oh yeah.
$3, and they got these, and their straps are like round. They're not flat. So they're like a cable.
I know at work we give out these plastic extenders, they call them, because I know they had given us some cloth masks to use, but when you put them on, I look like a monkey. Like they would pull your ears straight out. So they have these plastic extenders. You put them on the elastic, and then you could just go like it's almost like remember those yellow things on the hefty trash bags, those yellow plastic.
Yep.
That's what they're like, and you put that on your face mask, and you can adjust it.
Yeah, I don't remember them.
Like a food mask. Yeah. How's the weather over there, Scott? Hot?
Well, I've been down the shed already, and I've stuck some stickers up on my tool trolley box and filled that up now. So I've had to put them somewhere else on the door of the shed inside. And I came out, and it came over all dark and grey, and I literally came back in, and it just lashed down, short, sharp shower. Oh. And it's like blue sky again now, and it's like quite clammy.
Yeah, humid. Yep.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah. Have you been getting rain there, so everything's growing, or is everything just dying because of the heat?
No, not really. Not really. Everything's growing well. But, you know, I do live in sort of like a built-up area. I'm not out in the sticks.
Yeah, that's one thing. The other day, I went to go get my kid a sandwich for work. I was bringing her a sandwich, and I forgot a mask. And I usually keep them in my truck. And I'm like, what am I going to do? So I hate doing it, but I walked in, and I was like this, with the shirt. And I'm like, I just need a sandwich. And it was already paid for, so it wasn't bad. But I usually keep 2 or 3 in my truck. But the past couple of days, every time I've been getting out of my truck, I had it in my hand. So now, they give them to us. Craigie, you were talking about giving them to you at work. Yeah, they do. I can get a box of 50 every couple of weeks because I have to give one a week to my employees. Every week, I have to give them one new mask. So, every 3 or 4 weeks, I got to get a new box. But I tell you, though, there's a big difference in the quality of these masks, though. One week you get one that's really nice and tight and thick. The next week, it's all, yeah. So, and then everything's made in China. Isn't that crazy, though? Everything made in China, all the masks.
Yeah.
Well, they fired one of our drivers last week because he wore a Trump hat in the work.
What do you mean truck hat? Just baseball cap?
Yeah.
Why would they fire him for that?
Our yard dog got offended, and he asked him to remove it, and he just ignored him. And the guy came up to him and said, "I don't like it," and he said, "Take it off. He's racist." And he said, said was, "I like Trump. Don't like it. Too bad." Yeah. Next day.
Oh, Trump hat. I thought you said truck hat. That's why when you said
Trump.
That. Oh, okay. All right. Now it makes sense.
Trump.
Yeah.
Trump hat. They called human resource on him, and my boss had to let him go.
Well, we had one of our state representatives come down to our Bridgeport plant, and they said, before the guy came in, Democrat, they said, "You do not display political yada yada yada." And it's all Teamsters. They all wore Trump crap, and he went on a private vlog later that day and said how he was disrespected. This and that. It's like, what? They're showing who they voted for, who kept their job. I mean, what's the deal? So, I don't know.
Hey, I'd sue him. I told him.
Yeah, he was pissed. I mean, he got really offended, and he started really ragging them. And I was like, yeah, you're going to rag the Teamsters? That's not a good idea. So, anywho. What's up here?
When I actually see hard and proven evidence that the masks stop anything, then maybe I might be convinced. But as yet, I've not seen any evidence that they stop anything.
Well, they say the N95 mask, the particle size of an N95 mask is bigger than COVID. So a COVID particle can fit through an N95 mask. So there you go. It's moot. It's no good.
Here's the way I look at it. I've seen two things online that made me laugh. Wearing a mask, thinking a mask will stop a virus.
Yeah.
Is like thinking a pair of underwear will stop a fart smell.
Well, the only thing it'll stop is like a fluid, like spitting. Some people have the propensity to spit at you when they talk. I can see that.
Oh, yeah. Here's another one. Thinking a mask will stop a virus is like wearing a condom after the baby shower. Sorry, Ken, I'm a redneck. I'm a redneck. I'm not afraid to admit it.
I mean, they've already just stated this week that they want us to now wear them in all the big supermarkets where we'll get our shopping from. And you'll get £100 fine, or you can get £100 fine if you don't wear one, right? So, okay, so most of these places today do have one security guard on the front doors. If the alarms go off, they chase the person out, say, "Hey, come back in the store and you can check your bags." So, we've also got this thing where, certain people with OCD or some breathing problem won't have to wear them. So you'll have people walking around in the store that haven't got to wear one, and people coming in going, "Well, they haven't got one on. There's one over there, they haven't got one on." So it causes animosity straight away. And already, since this has come about, they've sort of like said Tesco's, Morrison's, Asda's, all our big supermarkets has gone like, well, we ain't going to stop people coming in without a mask because otherwise we're going to lose business. Once it's all about business and economy, and now we've had people that are out in Spain at the moment on holiday brought out this new thing today that when they come back, they've got to stay indoors for 14 days. Who's going to police these people? You get a jet come back that's got 300 people on it, right? And they're all going to stay indoors for 14 days. So what are they going to do? Put police officers outside their doors to make sure that they don't go out? They're going to go out. They're going to have to get shopping. They're going to have to go out. It's stupid.
Well, just like our airport here in Connecticut, there's a ban on, I think, 33 states in the U.S. where if they do come into one of our airports, they're supposed to be, secluded for the 14 days. Well, what are you going to do? Put them in a local hotel or something? Like you said, how do you? And then if you fill out a form saying that you swear you haven't been around it or around anyone who's had it in 2 weeks, then you're okay. All right, so lie and fill out the form. I mean, that's what everyone's doing,
Yeah, but my answer is, okay, like up in New York, they don't want anybody from Florida coming up here unless they quarantine for 2 weeks. If it's that bad, then why are they letting the people fly in?
Yeah. Why are they giving them a ticket to New York? I know.
I mean, it sounds like the politicians own these hotels, so they know you're got to quarantine. So here you go to a hotel, and we make money for 2 weeks.
But it's like you're going on vacation for 2 weeks, so you're supposed to sit in a hotel and do nothing for 2 weeks? I mean, come on.
Yep.
Crazy.
I can't. I'm not going on vacation. I normally go down to Williamsburg every year. Down to Williamsburg, Yorktown, Jamestown. Yeah. I was there last year.
Yep. Colonial Williamsburg, all that. Love that.
Yep. I go every year. That's why I got the one hat. I go every year. I love Williamsburg.
Yeah, my brother lives down there in, was it Falls Church, Virginia.
I'll be back.
I'm moving down there in a couple of years.
Oh, yeah. It's nice down there, but you're real close to the politicians, Scott.
My ex-wife got thrown out of Williamsburg one time because she had a hat on that said politicians are the best looking men money can buy. They wipe away good with toilet paper. And someone took offense to that.
Wow. That's crazy, though. You can't even wear something. Yeah, where did Snobby go? Snobby must be doing something.
Yeah,
you don't go on vacation? Well, you got that pool, Ed, right? I think Ed had a swimming pool. So you could just stay home and lounge in the pool.
He didn't open his pool this year, he said.
I thought he did. I thought he opened it late. No?
He said he hasn't opened it this year. Unless he opened it within the last week or two, but he said he hadn't opened it yet.
All right, Jason. Have a good day, buddy. We'll talk to you later on. Don't forget, shoot me your address, Jason, so I can send that sticker out to you. Oh, different shirt.
Well, I couldn't have Mr. Briggs sitting up there with Briggs all over his shirt without coming up with my new one.
There you go. You got a bunch of Snob, or is that just for you?
Well, I've got a few, but they actually cost 100 English pound to send to the US. I mean, it's only cheap.
Holy cow.
No, I've got a couple done. I've got a couple of orange ones. And
You got
I've
any
got a black
double
one
X?
done.
Double X?
Sorry?
You got any in double X?
Joking. These are 4XL.
No, I mean, I'm double X.
No, 4XL.
4? You have a party in that.
Sorry?
You have a party in that thing.
Get out of it. This is 4XL.
Wow. I knew you were a big guy, but not that big.
Well, I'm just about that much shy of 6 foot, and I probably weigh, probably 240 pounds.
Yeah, because I'm 6'1", and I'm about 260, 265. And I'm a good double X.
Yeah, from the waist down.
I'm 150 to 8.
No, waist down, I got these little like SpongeBob legs, you know. It's all from the belly up.
But all I can say is you must like your food, like me. I like my food.
Oh yeah. Well, it's funny. You wear a pair of shorts.
Square bands.
You wear a pair of shorts, and the leg hole is this big, and your leg's this big. You know. So, it was funny. Who was saying yesterday, Snobby? Someone was saying about. I think it was Phil Conker was saying about the shorts that the old men wear, the beige. What did he call them? The beige shorts that you see the old men wearing. Oh, I'm trying to think of what it was.
Yeah.
But it was funny. I go in the closet yesterday. What's in there? A pair of beige shorts. So.
That's a sign of getting old.
I'm telling you.
Oh, look, you can see already how Briggs's shirt pops on the camera, that colour, and also the orange really pops on the camera.
I know. I got my Terrell apparel there. Doesn't really pop, but
yeah, take that one off.
Nah, I got to do my advertising for Pete Froud and the boys.
Yeah, well, it looks a bit tight anyway.
There's a double X actually, but a couple of
the dryer. Terrell's real name.
What's that?
What's Pete Proud? That's it. Oh, that's Terrell.
No. Pete's he's buddies with Terrell. He's over in the UK, but he has like a Facebook group for Terrell supporters and stuff like that. So yeah, Pete,
okay.
I don't know if he distributes his stuff over in the UK or what, but I know Pete is pretty close with Terrell. So
when you getting your Social Security, old man?
Chinos, there you go. Oil Tech said it. Chino shorts. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the word.
I was going to say that, but that would have showed my age.
I like that snobby convict shirt.
Yeah.
You think it's gray is showing?
A little bit. I got rid of mine yesterday. A little bit in the hair, but most of it was in the beard. I had a big white like line going down. So, but it was funny. I had to go to the barber yesterday. I had to go to his garage. I had to have a mask on. I said, "How are you going to shave me with the mask on?" He goes, "Well, I got to shut the kitchen door so the wife don't look out and see him shaving me." So I got a 78-year-old Italian barber straight from Italy. Been cutting my hair for 25 years. So when he whips out the straight razor, I get nervous, but he does a good job.
You better watch it, man. Your wife will pay your wife will pay him to slice your throat.
That's it. All it'll take one good one. But he's even saying, though, even the barber shops, since they opened up, because he works at a barber shop as well, he said, you're not getting the customers. And he said the ones that come in, they want you to wear the mask just for a regular haircut, and people just walk out. They don't want to do it. It's like, well, I don't know. You're letting a guy go next to you with a razor, and you got to wear a mask. If you're gonna get something, he's gonna slice you anyway. So I don't know. So what else you got for the rest of the day, Snob? You're getting, was it about 3 o'clock?
Yeah, we plan to go over my mum and dad's today later on for a Chinese takeaway. I was hoping to get back down the shed after this live stream and get some more video done. I've got to get another video done today. And because you never know what next week holds, do you? I didn't find a great deal this week, to be honest with you. I haven't been out looking. I've been out with Dusty a couple of times, shops and stuff like that. And that's generally the only times I do look anyway. I don't specifically go out for an hour looking. I'll pop out to the shops if you have to get something, or go to the post office. I might do a little ziggy-zaggy back on the way home. But I haven't found nothing at all.
Well, that's
so. But then I've got
that place you go, the boot.
Sorry,
what's it called? A boot market or boot something? What is that called?
Boot sale.
Boot sale. Is that every week or?
Yeah. Sometimes there's 3 a week. Sometimes there's 4 a week. But they're all in different areas. But sometimes you get a lot of the same sellers at the boot sales. You know, they're like the professional sellers.
Yeah. Did you guys ever get those anvils off to Ralph?
No, not yet. No.
That's pretty cool. I like those little anvils. They're pretty cool.
I'll probably wait until Ralph actually gets a sticker made.
Oh, okay.
You know, yeah, it's been a year already, so.
I got to find out, because if you look on mine, I've got that little caricature guy, the mechanic, on my symbol, and I don't know if it's trademarked or anything, because when I got it, I just grabbed a picture from Google, and that was like 2 years ago, and I have to look it up, do a search to see, because I don't want to get in trouble for using someone's art, you know, but because I like the symbol, it looks nice with the guy with the tool and everything, but I got to make sure it's not copyrighted, you know.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be that bad, especially if you just added something to it. Then it's different then. But if you was ever thinking of getting any stickers done, this guy in the UK here, the Diesel guy, I mean, he's done so many YouTuber stickers now, and they're so reasonably priced. I mean, you know, even if the post is to send them to you, right, for 100 stickers, to send them to you would probably cost about £9, something like that.
Oh,
right, but the price you'd get for, you know. And not only that, you find some people like myself already, you know, I changed my sticker. The first ones I got was just online and something very simple. And since then, I've now changed my sticker completely. And who knows, in another 6 months, a year, I might change the sticker again.
Well, I got to get the kind that Ian Matthews has, the kind that you are forbidden to give them out to anybody. It's got that special material, you know.
Like Velcro.
Yeah, say hey, just comes back to you. Yeah, I don't know what it is, you know, but.
Well, I think sometimes you just have to be a little bit forceful with people like you and saying, listen, Ian, if you don't send one out this week, I'm coming around your house.
Where did he get the big one from? Because he's got that huge one. Did he make that, or did someone make it?
Well, with me, you're like this. He only ever got 3 of them done, the poster size ones.
Yeah,
right? Yeah. He sent one to Dusty, didn't he? He sent one to Dusty. He didn't send one to me. He sent it to Dusty. So we have made, well, it's been going on for a while now. We've been using this poster in different situations. I shouldn't really let too much out the bag, really, but one of them, it's actually at the toilet pan as a, you know, the toilets that you stand on when you go for a pee.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's that sort of bit, but we haven't actually finished the video off yet. So we used this poster of Ian Matthews in different situations.
Oh, that'll be funny. You got to take
his very rare.
Make his sticker one of your green screens, the big one.
Yeah.
Make it the background. I was thinking about doing something like at the end of my video, say, if you like this video, I'm Kenny. If you don't, my name's Ian Matthews. You know.
There you go. No, Ken, if you change that, how many miles are on that Dodge now? About 50, you said?
58.
Okay. Now now's the time to change your transmission fluid and your rear end fluid. It's 4-wheel drive or rear wheel?
4-wheel.
Then change all your pumpkin over to royal purple gear oil. Change your tranny fluid over. You'll probably get about 2 miles extra to the gallon by doing that.
Yeah, the mileage isn't good right now, Scott. I don't know. For some reason, it's kind of low. But like I said, a lot of my stuff is 6-8 miles to work. It's not really a lot.
You don't get it though. Royal purple makes them run cooler. There's videos all online. That royal purple gear oil and tranny fluid, you'd probably gain about 2 or 3 miles to the gallon by doing it.
Wow. What I like
worth it. I mean,
Yeah, it's real 4-wheel, so you get it's out of 4-wheel when you're just in 2-wheel. So.
Yeah, but now's the time to do it. 50K is the perfect time to do it. It wouldn't be hard to change those rear end.
Yeah. Oh no, it's jacked up so much you don't even need a jack or anything. Yeah. So all right, guys. It looks like I'm over an hour now, so that's going to be it for today. I appreciate Scotty and Snobby for coming up because I felt all alone here, but do appreciate the support, guys. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that Mr. Lucky 7 Mud Mower is coming on right now. So if anyone wants to do a raid over there to go see,
I sent you my email in a private chat.
All right, cool. Oh, I'll look at that. All right, guys, that's it for me. I will talk to you soon again. Snobby, thank you so much.
Wait,
what do you got, Snobby? What do you got?
If I can put the link in for Lucky 7's channel,
oh yeah, good,
right?
Good. Put his chat in.
If we go over there, we have it. You go in first as Ken's Small Engines Raid, and then everybody follows you in after that. Ken's Small Engine Raid.
All right.
That's generally how it works.
Okay.
What happens is people get a little bit mistaken, like on how a raid really should take place.
Yep.
And no one should go into Lucky 7's channel.
Yeah. You just go up and just type in Ken's Small Engine Raid and then the rest Ken's Small Engine Raiders.
All right, yeah, you got the link, Snob?
Let me get the link up first. Let me get the link. Yeah, hold on. I'm just looking at it now. I am a little bit slow, so bear with me, guys. Because I'm doing it off my phone. Lucky 7. What's this thing actually called? Lucky 7 Mud Mowers, is it?
Mowers, yep.
Because I always just say, that's it, I got it. 1 second. Let's just copy this link. And if anybody needs to know how to do this off their phone, I can show you that. Not a problem. It's not that hard.
You just doing the hit share where it says share?
Yeah, and then you go back to your live stream, right? Hold your finger on the actual space bar that you're going to write in, and it comes up. Then you tap it, but you can't do it. You have to do it on the second time of doing it.
Oh, okay.
So let's just try it anyway. Right, paste it, but then you go to touch it, and all right, I've just got to write it in now. Right, Lucky 7. I won't bother putting everything in because there's no need. But that link's now gone in, so all they've got to do now is click that link, right? And that'll take them straight to Lucky 7's channel. But really, they should wait for you to go in first to write in raid from Ken.
Yeah.
I'm going to write mine in. I'm now at his channel. Right. I'm now at his channel, but I've not wrote nothing in just yet. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to write in Ken's raid. Right. Hello, Lucky 7. Right, so I've got mine ready to go.
All right.
So I'm going to say goodbye. See you later, Ken. See you later, Mr. Briggs.
All right, I'm going to
chat.
see you, everyone. All right, I'm going to log up on this, and I'm going to go over Briggs. So we'll see you guys over there.